Welcome back to Movies. Tonight I'm going to talk about movies coming out Friday, November the 9th. I will talk about Overlord. Also, Dr. Seuss's The Grinch. And also The Girl in the Spider's Web. A new dragon of tattoo story. Alright, I'll start off with Overlord. If you're looking for scary, this looks like it's a scary action movie. So let's start off with the storyline. On the eve of D-Day, a group of American paratroops are dropped behind enemy lines to carry out a mission crucial to the invasion's success. But as they approach their target, they begin to realize there is more going on in this Nazi-occupied village than a simple military operation. Released February of last year, was the storyline was. Set during World War II, two paratroopers are caught behind enemy lines after their plane crashes on a mission to destroy a German radio tower in a small town outside of Normandy during the D-Day invasion. After reaching their target, the two paratroopers come to realize that besides fighting off Nazi soldiers, they also must combat against supernatural forces that are a result of a secret Nazi experience. Alright, distributor, Paramount Pictures. Production company is Bad Robot. Directed by Julius Avery, who also did Son of a Gun in 2015. He also screenwrote that one. And in development is The Heavy. And also in development of directing and screenwriting is Flash Gordon. Now, screenwrote by Mark L. Smith. He did Martyrs in 2016, The Revenant in 2015, The Whole 3D in 2012. In development is Untitled Tom Hardy Biker Project, King Harold, Chain of Events, Conquest, and The Marsh King's Daughter. Pre-production is A Bittersweet Life. Alright, let's talk about the cast. Jovan Adepo, who's also in Fences back in 2016, pre-production of The Violet Heart. Wyatt Russell. Next year he comes out with The Woman in the Window. And also this year's Blaze. Last year was Goon, Last of the Enforcers. Eager Goes West. Folk Hero and the Funny Guy plays Jason. And also in 2017 was Table 19. See, before that was Everybody Wants Some, 22 Jump Street, We Are What We Are, and Love and Honor. Also, Jacob Anderson. Looks like this is the only one, at least on this website. Also, Dominic Applewhite, Palu Asbeck, and Ian de Castecker. I hope I don't butcher these up too bad. But let's see about Rotten Tomatoes. Alright, tomato meter is 90%. And it says the audience is 93% of people want to see it. Alright, let's talk about Dr. Seuss's The Grinch movie. Benedict Cumberbatch lends his voice to the famous Grinch, who lives a solitary life inside a cave on Mount Crumpet with only his loyal dog, Max, for company. With a cave rigged with inventions and contraptions for his day-to-day needs, the Grinch only sees his neighbors in Whoville when he runs out of food. Each year at Christmas, they disrupt his tranquil solitude with their increasingly bigger, brighter, and louder celebrations. When the Who's declare they are going to make Christmas 3 times bigger this year, the Grinch realizes there is only one way for him to gain some peace and quiet. He must steal Christmas. To do so, he decides he will pose as Santa Claus on Christmas Eve, even going so far as to trap a lackadaisical misfit reindeer to pull his sleigh. Meanwhile, down in Whoville, Cindy Lou, who, a young girl overflowing with holiday cheer, plots with her gang of friends to trap Santa Claus as he makes his Christmas Eve rounds so that she can thank him for help for her overworked single mother. As Christmas approaches, however, her good-natured scheme threatens to collide with the Grinch's more nefarious one. Will Cindy Lou achieve her goal of finally meeting Santa Claus? Will the Grinch succeed in silencing the Who's holiday cheer once and for all? Older storylines, a newly imagined version of the holiday classic will be adapted from Dr. Seuss's book by Michael Lessler. Alright, distributor Universal Pictures, and production companies as Illumination Entertainment. Alright, directed by Scott Mosier and Yarrow Cheney. I'm only gonna, let's see, well, I might do both. Scott Mosier, pre-production of Mallrats, of acting in it as Roddy. First time director looks like maybe produced. Let's see, Freebirds, Red State, Clerks 2, and Jersey Girl. Alright, also directed by Yarrow Cheney. That also did The Secret Life of Pets back in 2016. Screenwrote by Michael Lessler and Tommy Swerdslow. Michael Lessler would also did Keeping Up with the Joneses and You, Me, and Dupree. Just completed The Maiden Heist and the development of Flamingo Thief. Looks like Tommy Swerdlow. This is the only one he's done on this website. Alright, Benedict Cumberbatch. He's the voice of the Grinch. Let's see. He was in Avengers 4. That's coming out next year. He was Doctor Strange. And then also next year is Mowgli. He's doing a voice of Shere Khan. Then last year, Thor Ragnarok, Doctor Strange. In 2017, Sherlock, The Final Problem. He was Sherlock Holmes. And of course, in 2016, he played in the movie Doctor Strange because he plays Doctor Strange. And in 2016, Sherlock the Abominable Bride, he was Sherlock Holmes. He was a voice in the Penguins of Madagascar. He was in The Hobbit, The Desolation of Smaug. Or Smeag. Star Trek Into Darkness, he played villain. Let's see. It's announced Where There's a Will. Development. Oh, he has also announced the Brian Epstein biopic. Development is The War Magician. He plays Jasper Mescaline. Development is Rogue Mel. He just completed the current war. He plays Thomas Edison. Also development is How to Stop Time and Gypsy Boy. Pre-production is Rio. A discussion of Starter for 10. Produce development Rogue Mel, How to Stop Time, and Guantanamo Diary. Alright, also Angela Lansbury plays a voice in it. You should know who that is. Let's see, she plays in Mary Poppins Returns. She plays the Balloon Lady. That's coming out this year. Mr. Popper's Penguins, 2011. Also plays Nanny McPhee back in 2006. Rashida Jones. Next year, Spies in Disguise plays a voice. White Fang plays a voice as Maggie Scott. And Tag, those last two were this year. 2014, Decoding Annie Parker. Also, let's see, Human Fury. 2011 is The Muppets. 2010 is A Social Network. 2009 is I Love You Man. Development is BOO, Bureau of Otherworldly Operations. Plays a voice in that one. Or going to play a voice. Discussion of monogamy. Director Quincy. The screenwrote Toy Story 4 that's coming out next year. In 2012, Celeste and Jesse Forever. A development of Frenemy of the State. And also producing that one. Let's see, who also plays a voice is Kenan Thompson, and the narrator is Pharrell Williams. Alright, so let's see what the Rotten Tomatoes score is. When you know it, the tomato meter is not available. But it does say 94% of people want to see it. Alright, the last one. I watched all the trailers. Out of all the trailers, this is the one I would pick. The Girl in the Spider Web, a new dragon tattoo story. Alright, let's go down to the storyline. Spider's Web follows super hacker Lisbeth Salander and investigative journalist Mikhail Blomkvist as they find themselves at the center of a tangled web of spies, cybercriminals, and corrupt governments. The distributor is Sony Pictures, and production companies is Columbia Pictures and Pascal Pictures. Directed by Fede Alvarez, which, let's see, Don't Breathe in 2016. Screen wrote this one, and also Don't Breathe. And development of Monster Apocalypse and Labyrinth, which they're director and screenwriting. But, let's see, also development of producing a Jason Eisner techno project. And then also screen wrote is Jay Basu and Stephen Knight. Let's see, the cast. Claire Foy plays Lisbeth Salander. Which, let's see, also this year's Unsane. Last year, Breathe. 2014, The Vampire Academy played Sonia Karp. 2011 is Season of the Witch. Sylvia Hoeks was also in Blade Runner 2049 back in 2017, The Best Offer in 2014, and just completed Renegades. Also is Claes Bang, plays a villain, was also in last year The Square. Other cast members are Lakeith Stanfield, Cameron Britton, and Sverrir Gunnarsson. Alright, there you go. Those are the movies coming out Friday, November the 9th. Have fun at the movies.
This show is brought to you by Heartland Production Entertainment. If you'd like to help to make the show better, go to patreon.com/heartlandpae.